For super cheap FIFA points to open up packs and get the highest rated players, go to CD Keys. They have iOS and Android top-ups cheaper than retail with instant delivery. The links are in the description. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? Steve here. Welcome to one of the most action-packed episodes of the FIFA Mobile Road to Glory you will see this side of Christmas. And that's not too long, I know. But still, I've got a bit of a time constraint on me today, so I saved a few live events that should have been in yesterday's episode for today. This is one of them. This is the Team Hero event. I saved it because I was afraid I wouldn't have enough content. I have a lot of content. It's packed into about 8 minutes worth of video. We packed up PSV... token there, not too bad. It sells about 6k, whatever. It's 6k that we didn't have before, right? So we went into this scouting event, which never really pays out for me, let's be honest, but it's a chance. You know, I always do the sibling one, really. I mean, it's either the left-footed wizards in hope to get Messi, or we do the sibling one. We get our scouting token. I think there's a new one on the... a different variation. It's out of position, which is not new, but it doesn't come up that often. Sibling rivalry and Rodriguez family. Don't want the Rodriguez family. So I went with the sibling rivalry as always. It's bound to pay out eventually, I keep thinking to myself, but, you know, it probably never will. Although we flip this around and we get ourselves, drumroll please, Bender, 81 rated elite. That is the third episode in a row we have pulled an elite from something unexpected. You can get them. Did we expect to get one? Not in a million years. It's not the best sibling we could have gotten. Both Bender brothers are insane, so it wouldn't have really mattered which one we got anyway. I'm not even sure if he's the... Surely he should come out as a scouting card. Like the Milner card that we have in our midfield is a scouting design. There's a few others on the market I've seen with scouting designs on them as well. But not that one. Not sure whether he's like the... Not the best one. Is his brother better? I can't remember which one's Sven and which one Lars. I can't remember which one's which. But either way, I don't care because he sells for about 40, 45k. So I'm going to take that all day long. I'll show you my transfer list in a minute because we've got a lot of things on there that need to be sold. Adel Turan from yesterday, Glick from a couple of days ago, etc. Road to Riches never pay out for me either. Could today be the day that we bag ourselves more than 10,000 coins? That's the most I've ever gotten from a Road to Riches. Could we get ourselves 100, maybe even 150k? I know what you're thinking. This lucky bastard is going to get 250,000 coins. I know he is. I know he is. He's not. It's 1,000 coins. A lot of you got a little bit disappointed then. A lot of you were expecting me to pull something big. We're going to continue to do these daily warm-up events. I'll show you every single episode of me doing them, but I'm never really going to spend too much time on them because they are literally simple things like penalties. So I'll just show you, maybe one clip of me actually scoring a penalty and then getting the token and how close we are to actually getting the daily warm-up pack from it. The pro pack that we get. So we're going to add that to the plan there, and that means we need to get another 3 on top. So another 3 days, and we'll have ourselves a pro pack to open. Same with the drills. The drills are a little bit more frequent. I love this live event, by the way. I love the crossing in. I don't even know why. I just do. That's probably the last time you're going to see Marouane Fellaini, by the way. So remember that big bushy tree because he is on his way out of the club. We're going to add that to the plan. We need another, 9? So this is my transfer list. We sold everything. I had to lower Glick down big time to 92k because he just wasn't selling. So we got 82,800 after tax. We got 172 after tax for Adal Turan. We obviously got the 38k after tax for Bender as well. Sold the French Cup for 13,500, which means we made about 5,500 coins profit on that. And Osorio, who we got in a plan, I believe. We're now up to 437,000 coins. That Modric is within touching distance. In fact, we could probably afford to go and get him. We get a Wellington Nem as well as a Mobile Master token that goes towards our 99 Royce, of course. We need another 3 of those for winning the league yesterday. We are on an absolute roll at the moment. We are smashing everyone in our path. Quick shout out to Josh Mack, Margetson19, Bobby, and Moonlight for the gifts. Thank you very much. Obviously, you don't need to do this. Just know that I do really appreciate it, though, because it does... A lot of people will be looking at this going, oh, what mug sending in bronze and silver players? Like, he actually gives a shit. Look how much money he's got. They go towards cups. And like these are the cups we've gotten, not all from gifts, but they've massively helped towards these gifts. So in this 2-trophy plan, we get ourselves 2 bronze trophies, which, again, isn't amazing, but you'd expect to get that from a bronze plan. We get a silver one in that one, though, so, I mean, that's money in the bank. And then we had enough to do a 6-trophy plan, and we get 2 silver and the rest of bronze. Not the best one I've ever gotten. I think, was it yesterday or the day before we got a gold and 4 silver trophies? Yeah, so thank you very much to you guys. We've sold Marouane Fellaini, 109,000, 98k after tax. I just didn't like him. And a lot of people were saying, hey, he assists a lot. But I just didn't like him. I couldn't get on with him. He's too slow, too sluggish, couldn't shoot from distance, didn't like him. I've been looking at this guy. I went to search up for Modric to see how much he was going for, and this guy popped up, and he's actually cheaper than Modric, higher rated, and he's better. So I had a bit of a dilemma on my hand. I didn't know what to do. Should I go for the 92 Thiago with the 5-star skills, might I add, or should I go with the 91 Modric, who's more expensive? Now, ignore the prices, because we can actually get Thiago for 335. This is actually the cheapest Modric. I clicked on the wrong Thiago to show you, my bad. But his stats, okay, don't get me wrong, in certain areas he is better, but I kind of felt like Thiago was the better player. 335,000 coins. Oh, I bought him. My bad. I should have consulted. I really should have. But the next cheapest on the market was 375k. So I didn't really want to risk, like, you know, waiting for you guys to say, yeah, go and get him, and then go back and I had to pay an extra 40,000 on top. So I made the decision. Hopefully you guys agree with it. He's got some insane stats. He looks beautiful in that midfield. I now feel like Vidal needs to change, even though I actually like Vidal. He's only 83 rated, and I'm all about that rating, so I don't know what to do. This guy is interesting. New, I think they're called Game Changers. I think I might be wrong there, but basically the same type of card as the Thiago and the Dyer that we have in the club. If this guy performs well on the weekend against Manchester City, he will go up in rating. I was trying to snipe him for an investment, and in the end, we managed to find one for 57,000 coins, which is by far the cheapest by about 5k, so I snapped him up. Left wing back, not probably going to use him really, but he increases by 1 to a max of 10 every pass, shot, or key pass I should say, shot or interception that he makes against Manchester City tomorrow morning. Now a lot of you may be saying he's not going to make many, it's against Man City. Alonso, for some I do Team of the Week predictions, I look at this guy every week. He has been so close, nearly every week for the last month, to getting an inform. Only outshone by people like Pedro, Moses and Eden Hazard. Very, very close. So we're going to put an investment down there. You may have noticed that Thiago has started life at the club unbelievably. He scored twice already within the first half an hour. Free kicks are insane. Look at this for an effort just inside the area here. Left-footed curl around the keeper. I'll tell you what, honestly, my favourite player in the club right now. He is insane. I've never seen anyone use him before. I didn't know anything about the card. I knew he got a 92 rated because everyone was going nuts about him when he played well and he got like 10 points. He got the max points you can get, which is kind of what I'm hoping Alonso is going to do. I mean, think about it, right? As these goals go in this league event. Look at this for a goal from Salah, actually. Screw it, this is the last goal. Look at it. Look how insane that goal is. Jesus Christ. Salah's like, yeah, I still play for the club, by the way. We scored 22 goals in 3 games. And I'm not saying it's all because of Thiago, but it's all because of Thiago. The guy scored like 10, 12 goals in 3 games. I wasn't even trying to score goals with him. He was just there. And he just wouldn't miss. Unbelievable. If you've got the money to go and get that guy, honestly, just what are you waiting for? So we've smashed these guys with 8 hours left. I put money on us winning that. It's easy. It's in the bag now. If you haven't taken your turns, by the way, go do so. That would be cool beans. So yeah, that Alonso, I've made an investment. And if you're thinking he's playing Manchester City, he's not like an established player yet. Think how many times Man City are going to be attacking against Chelsea. It's going to be a very open game in my opinion. And I think that there's going to be a lot of attacks going on. So just if he makes 2 or 3 interceptions, he's an 80 rated elite player already, and we can shift him on for like 80, 90k. Honestly, I think I've made a good investment there. 57,000 for Alonso. I like him in real life. He's a good player, burst on the scene, and I might keep him in the club because 57,000 for an 80 plus rated elite. Should he make 3 or more key passes, shots, or interceptions, I think he's going to do that. I think he'll do well on the weekend. Should they start him? That's the only concern is if they start him. If they start him, we haven't got a problem. That is actually going to do it for today's episode. I have pulled an elite, I've bought Thiago, I've scored 22 goals, and I'm going to go to sleep now because that was insane. I really, really enjoyed that episode. One of my favourite episodes so far, and ironically it's called episode 69. You can't write these things, you just can't do it. I'll be back again tomorrow with yet another episode of the FIFA Mobile Road to Glory. If you've enjoyed this one, do me a favour lads and smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, goodbye.